Well, he started well, bless him. His battery's flat, his mic's not on, and it's not plugged in. But he's had a go, ain't ya?
You wasn't here when I arrived, and I thought you'd be longer than you was, so I was going to do a little time lapse.
I tell you what, this is lucky I am here, isn't it? Otherwise there'd be nothing to watch.
Well, yeah, now I knew you was going to come, but I was going to do a little time lapse, spruce that up, get me mechanicking my bike, which I've done.
It looks like you needed a bit of help with putting fuel in it.
I was using the jerry can in the thing. It's difficult. Easy mistake to make. The tool, I've got the wrong tools for the job. Just want to make good content real quick, so I'm rushing. We're back for part 2 of how to sets your suspension. We're back for part 2 of how to set your suspension up like a pro. If you hadn't seen episode 1, that's my last video, so this all makes sense then. We ran a competition in that previous episode as well, so we'll announce a winner later on in this one. I'm going to ride with the suspension I had already set up, and hopefully we can make some different changes throughout the video, and Michael can talk you through how you would do that at the track as well. What?
Is this another warm-up?
Getting old.
Where's your skipping rope?
You missed the skipping. This is what happens when you get older. Upon a time I was a whippersnapper like Billy Bob, and I used to just jump on it and do good things. I'll have to try this setup, which is my favourite up to this point. Then I'm going to come down, wash the bike, then Michael should be here. We can put the other suspension in, and that's when the really interesting bit happens.
Well done! Look at that!
Better, isn't it?
You got it over the grid.
I thought I'd make more of an effort, because if I'd done it again, everyone would think I'm even more of a twat. Well, I'm going to clean it, and I may as well make the most of it, because the team are coming up, so I may as well burn another tyre up for them.
Yeah, get rid of another one.
How to set your suspension up like a semi-pro, sort of hanging on for dear life with his fingertips. Wannabe pro.
Take it the warm-up went well then.
No, I felt alright, just the washing the bike, it's hardly pro, is it?
You've done a good job, really good job.
The bits that need to be clean are clean.
Yeah, no, you've done good.
Tech tips with Tom. I thought you was going to actually help with this.
I am, I'm filming.
Yeah, but help is
Hey, clean that, that's proper. Proper clean.
Bits that need to be clean are clean. Nobody could have cleaned that better with that on.
No one.
Have I done that the right way? Yes. You take that off first, didn't you? Stop that.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Everything I do, I just feel like I'm doing it wrong, and you've got the camera on me. I've got common sense.
Oh, come on, then use it now.
I have got common sense. It's a well-known fact.
Apply the commons then, and let's see what you can do.
You were waiting for that to happen. You was over the moon at that happened, aren't you?
Oh, hold up.
The stuff we took out, not that I dislike it, but it just sits a little bit low when the bike was heavier. When I land off a jump, that one blows through quite far. Also in the corners, as I come through and I hit that bump, it sits quite low. So I want this one to sit a little bit higher in the stroke. The same on the front and the back. Both of them I want to sit a little bit higher in the stroke. So for someone to set the sag at a practice track, they're at the track, how would you do it?
Yeah, first thing to do is, if you've got one of these fancy tools, bolt it on. If not, you can go with your trusted tape measure. You want the bike so it's on the stand, both wheels off the floor. You'll take a measurement from your axle up to a point on your mudguard, the same point every time. Once you've done that, pull the bike off the stand, bounce on it a few times, just let it settle. You'll take that measurement again. And then for Tommy, what we're doing, he likes to run his bike quite deep. So for him, we're going anywhere between 40, 45 mil static, 100 to 110 mark for him. So you see we're coming in there, 108.
That's a bit bang on there.
Yeah.
No excuses now, Thomas.
So is that more low than it is up?
That's it, yeah. So statically it'll sit lower, but when you're on the bike, it stays high, it doesn't stay sitting deep. Sand-wise, sag, we don't tend not to change too much. What I always prefer to change is the high speed adjustment on the bike, so we'll put more high speed damp in it to make the bike sit up more.
But sag, sometimes I thought you had it a little bit lower in the sand.
You can do that if you're going like extreme conditions, so say you're...
Yeah, Lommel.
Yeah, basically, yeah, if you're going from like somewhere like in Portugal where it's rock hard to Lommel, then yeah, you would have to certainly probably drop the bike a bit more, but it's not dramatically.
Got a screwdriver?
Yeah, got 7.
Are you riding in a hoodie?
Yeah, I'm cold.
What is this, a new sponsor?
Great sticker, stick on anything. The initial out the corner feels better.
Yeah.
But then as I go, then I get into them first couple of bumps into the turn, and it's but and the second one grabs me.
Yeah, so
like, it hits me up again.
Yes, that's just where it's just packing down a little bit. So I've taken the rebound out, because what you're getting is you'll go along and you just sit, and then it just needs a little bit more travel. That's when it starts swapping.
Yeah, it's more nervous on the rear now than it was before. It was quite stable on the rear, but it would go in and then it wouldn't come back super fast. It'd go in and sort of spring out. Yeah. More of like a pogo stick motion, where now it's like faster, like shake.
Yeah, so it just wants to react quicker to what's going on. So they've opened up the rebounds. When you do get those hits, the wheel can just drop into the ground.
You've made the rebound faster again?
Yeah, so what's going to happen now, the wheel will get to the ground sooner rather than being held up.
Yeah, it definitely made it more supple coming in, like I can feel it returning before it whacks that next one, so that helped. I still feel it's a little bit side to side, sometimes a little bit harsh.
Okay, yeah.
But the fork now, it sits up high like I've asked, but I want it to move a little bit more.
Okay, so we still just need to loosen it off a little bit.
Similar to what I've done with the other stuff.
Yeah.
I want to do on this stuff.
Okay, yeah, cool. Well, what we'll do is we'll do a similar tweak to what we did on the rear, but just a smaller step before we went a bigger step. Now we'll just take a smaller step, go up on that high speed again, keep the support in it so you won't get that swap from side to side.
Faster again?
No, more on the high speed, so we're keeping supported.
Similar to what I said in that first video I done, but now I just want to get a bit more feeling, so I want it to hold high, but I want to have the feeling. So what did we change?
So on that one, when we first went out, we opened up the rebound, 3 to 4 clicks, just to let the wheel move. And then we've gone in on the high speed again, just to let it hold up some more. Because it's a really underused thing in suspension, that high speed adjuster, pretty much no one will touch it.
So what are you doing now, making it faster?
Yeah, again, just
okay, so if I say I want it faster, that's the high speed?
That's the rebound. Actually, rebound is making it quicker. It's return to high speed is mostly you'll only have a high speed adjuster on the shock.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's what gives you the supported feel, or less support depending on.
So we've made the rebound faster.
That's it, yeah.
Clicks get chicked.
That's the best of front spin.
Yeah.
I still feel the back feels a bit dead up the top. Like, okay, it's all right, but then as soon as I get there, like the first part through, it sits there and it's a bit dead.
Yeah, so at that point there, you're actually wanting it to probably sink in a little bit more still. I think we've just reached the point where it's just that we've gone a little step too far, so we just need to come back just a small bit. Probably more on the low speed, just on those first movements, just let it bleed off a little bit more.
If someone was to go to the track, anything, little tips that you would give them to start their day, or that they can work on, focus on during the day to help improve their bike?
Yeah, for certainly the first thing they want to look at is doing the sag. Get your sag set correctly. If you're unsure, either call us, check your owner's manual, and then from there, once you've got your sag set, it's just a case of making sure that you've got everything adjusted correctly. And then when you're out at the track, just try and get a feel for what the bike's doing. You know, is it kicking? You know, is it actually the suspension that's doing it, or you're hitting a bump? Can you move out the way of that bump to make it a bit of a smoother ride?
Yeah, that's like what I said before. Sometimes it's better to know what the bike's doing than be unsure and keep changing it.
Exactly, yeah, for sure, because you can soon get lost, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can soon get yourself in a mess with it.
Yeah, even up there, then you make so many changes throughout the day, and then I was questioning myself, where are we, like, am I messing about too much, sort of thing. But we ended up in a good spot. Yeah, I've rode with it. We've made different sort of changes. Obviously the changes we've made is for my personal preference. Everyone has a different feeling on the bike, and some, like I said before, Josh Spinks is running the same sort of setup on his bike as me, but different clicks and stuff. So everyone's suspension is very personal to them, but some of the feelings I hope I've gone through today and Michael's corrected me on, I hope it can benefit you as well. So I feel a lot more comfortable now with how we've got the setup. I feel like it sits me up a little bit higher, and when I'm riding in the mud now, it doesn't blow through quite as easy. So happy days. I think I'm happy with this setup now to carry on riding through the winter, and into early in the season. We're probably again going out on a different day when it comes to tracks a little bit drier, etc. Thanks everyone also for getting involved in the competition. The winner of that is William Clark 214. Thought it was nice. He wanted to donate it, or he wanted the service for his brother who had his bike stolen early in the year. So congrats, you've won a setup with Kecks. So yeah, the details will be on screen, so send them over and we'll get in contact. Yeah, we've seen some comments on Billy's channel that his content's going a little bit downhill when he's out there on his own, but I've actually stole his editor, Ed. So give Billy a bit of love as well, because he sent all you over to my channel. So yeah, let's share the love.
Yeah, he's doing all right. I've been teaching him on FaceTime.
Good. I think I need to be a little bit more happier like Bill. I am working on that as well, to be a bit more chirpy.
Right, like, subscribe, share your mum, tell your dad.
Like, subscribe. Well, you don't have to like and subscribe. He just told me to say that, but whatever. Do what you want, really.